How's everyone doing? Today, I bring important news regarding the team. Many believe the selection might focus on a running back in the first round, which is a possibility. However, it wouldn't be surprising if they opt for an offensive tackle instead. One key point I've been emphasizing is that the new management truly prioritizes offensive linemen. If it were up to me, I'd select an offensive tackle with the 6th pick in the draft. I'll explain why this might happen, as various speculations have arisen recently, and it's worth noting that some sources are bringing up a new name in the discussions. If this new name is the offensive tackle, it could be a revelation for many. Recently, I've received several messages from people asking if I've seen the reports suggesting a possible pick, and yes, I have. However, it's always good to remember that where there's smoke, there might be fire. But is this just an illusion? Throughout our conversation, I'll share an interesting perspective on this matter. And for the true enthusiasts, it's essential to prepare for a 3-round draft simulation happening tomorrow with the entire team. I'll be live on April 17th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. From this point on, I want to highlight valid reasons to consider this choice. Not only because it's a reliable source, but also due to various indications revealing interest in acquiring the offensive tackle. It's worth remembering that I've mentioned this name before, and it's prudent to consider the predictions of those who make these analyses carefully. If the information being shared is true, then this possibility becomes quite intriguing, as it aligns with what other sources have communicated. In draft plans, many have projected a running back, but I've been informed that the team is genuinely considering selecting an offensive tackle. With the new management aiming to strengthen the offensive line, there's a tendency to lean towards this player, especially given their positive track record with other tackles. The belief is that this player will be the first lineman chosen in the draft, ahead of other names. Another aspect to consider is that I've been stating for some time that he's the best lineman in this draft edition. I've also commented on some relevant observations about other players. It's important to note that the new management values the trenches, and thus, this choice could significantly impact upcoming decisions. Let's discuss a topic related to Tristan Wirfs. It's clear that a certain coach's main concern lies in the lines of the game, and furthermore, another player highly values this part of football. He participated in an interview where he brought some interesting reflections. Whenever something impresses me, I tend to think about reports, especially regarding timing and context, mainly because it's aligned with the interview I mentioned. During the chat, it was highlighted that the big guys win games. Those who know me understand how much I value building solid lines. I'm fully convinced that this strategy is essential to triumph both in the professional league and in college football. No matter the level of the game, if you're not excelling in the trenches, your chances of winning drop significantly. It was also mentioned that teams formed in a certain location were built with a focus on the lines. This person always emphasizes that every aspect of football he's been involved in centers on the importance of winning with your offensive and defensive lines to achieve success. Additionally, it's crucial to emphasize that SBYC played a decisive role in selecting various athletes for the team, and if he and other players share the same perspective on the importance of building a solid foundation, this reinforces a significant argument about this philosophy. SBYC stated, "It's who I am at my core." Hearing someone with experience express such conviction indicates a strong belief in the relevance of this approach. If the idea is that succeeding in the trenches is crucial, this raises questions about the feasibility of a team opting for a highly skilled running back. However, in the absence of a robust offensive line, a running back may struggle to perform as expected. SBYC also reflected on the success he achieved with a previous team, which was also based on this fundamental principle. The presence of a skilled running back is undeniable. However, the effectiveness of this player is closely tied to the quality of the offensive line, which is essential for him to showcase his potential. SBYC commented on the achievements obtained, including winning a significant championship, emphasizing that the results speak for themselves. It's understandable that, upon winning such a renowned competition and adopting a specific strategy, this approach could be replicated in the new team. One aspect worth highlighting is the reference to a notable player who truly deserves a deeper analysis, as the narrator showed admiration for another athlete who would be an excellent addition to the roster. Soon, it will be explained why this mention should be considered by all who support the team. For those unaware, this information could change their perception of the ideal choice for the team's next phase. Before delving into this topic, it's interesting to note that, in recent days, the temperature has been lower in this environment. The narrator is wearing a jacket and, even at the start of the recording, already feels warm. For those seeking an odor control solution, there are options offering a considerable discount for new customers, enabling significant savings on the purchase. With the transition of seasons, the possibility of new gatherings and social events arises. Therefore, it's essential to have confidence regarding personal hygiene, especially during important moments. There are products that ensure effective odor control, delivering results that surpass traditional methods. This is a relevant concern, particularly for those leading and active. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on our Las Vegas Raiders. And don't be shy. Drop your thoughts on the news in the comments below. It's not often that NFL superstars look back and admit they made a mistake, but that's exactly what Davante Adams has done. The five-time All-Pro wide receiver, now gearing up for a fresh start with the Los Angeles Rams, has finally broken his silence about his time with the Las Vegas Raiders. In a moment of striking honesty, Adams confessed in a recent interview that he regrets ever leaving the franchise. For a player known for calculated decisions and a high football IQ, this admission sent ripples through the NFL world, especially among fans in Las Vegas who once chanted his name from the stands. Adams' journey since leaving the Green Bay Packers in 2022 was supposed to be a homecoming of sorts, a reunion with his former Fresno State teammate Derek Carr in Las Vegas. The trade that sent him to the Raiders made headlines, not just because of its price tag, 5 years, $141 million, but because of the emotional and strategic weight it carried. At first, it all seemed perfect. Adams quickly established himself as the Raiders' primary weapon, leading the NFL in touchdown receptions in his debut season and earning his 6th consecutive Pro Bowl selection. But beneath the surface, all was not well. As the Raiders cycled through coaching changes, offensive inconsistencies, and locker room dysfunction, Adams' frustrations began to boil. What started as a promising chapter turned into a series of turbulent episodes. A public sideline outburst here, a trade request there. By October 2024, just 18 months after arriving in Sin City, he was dealt to the New York Jets, a move that reunited him with Aaron Rodgers but never truly felt like home. Although Adams delivered flashes of brilliance in New York, including his 100th career touchdown, the team failed to make a postseason impact, and the magic from his Green Bay days never fully resurfaced. I thought I was chasing legacy, but I was really just running away from what I already had, Adams admitted in a candid conversation with a local LA reporter last week. I miss the fans, I miss the energy in Vegas, and honestly, I miss being part of something I was helping build from the ground up. I shouldn't have left. It's a rare dose of vulnerability from a player who has often let his performance speak louder than his words. His comments have since sparked a mix of reactions from the Raiders' faithful, some offering sympathy, others frustration, and many wondering what could have been if Adams had stayed to weather the storm. Now, as he dons the blue and gold of the Rams, Adams faces a chance at redemption. At 32, he still possesses elite route-running skills and an unmatched ability to create separation. The Rams are betting that his veteran presence and big play potential can elevate their offense back into contention. But no matter what the future holds in Los Angeles, a part of Adams will always be tied to that unfinished chapter in Las Vegas. And for once, the wide receiver who made defenders miss for years might be the one left wondering what might have been if he had just stayed put. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our Las Vegas Raiders, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.